Hey, 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 you guys. Coach Kimberly here. It is, I don't even know what today is, but I'm here and it's late and I apologize for coming on late, but I had a full day today. Guess what? It is Wednesday. Yes. March the 6th, I believe, and I'm excited to come back today to talk about how we are marching forward. By now, I hope you guys are on your mission. You're stepping one foot in front of the other as this month progresses. You are moving forward right along with it. Hey, Ralisa, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Guys, we are in the middle of our March Forward mission, our March Forward campaign, and we're moving things forward. And I know by now hopefully most of you have been with us over the last 5 days. But we've been talking a lot about a lot of different things. Hi, Virgil, welcome. Hi, Irma, welcome, welcome. Listen, guys, we are talking about how you take your life to the next level. And let me tell you how you do it by marching forward. We're not marching backwards. Although life has presented opportunities for us that may have taken us backwards, but we're on a mission to move forward. So I've been challenging you all over the last few days to make a plan, to visualize that plan coming to action, to actually decide to move forward, then make a commitment. And today I'm going to talk about this word called sacrifice. Hi, Carmen. And you know what? Carmen can probably attest to the sacrifices she's making right now to live her life at a whole new level. So let's talk about this whole concept of marching forward and what sacrifice looks like. Now, I know most of you probably already know that anything worth having is going to require you to make some sort of sacrifice. Success doesn't happen by chance. Anytime you say yes to something, you're going to have to say no to something else. And I know if you're anything like me, you want to do everything. You want to cure the world ills. But the reality is we can't. There are only 24 hours in the day, and it requires us to make some decisions. And a lot of times they're hard decisions that require us to give up something, that require us to actually say, you know what, if I want to have this in my life, then I have to stop doing this. And I know some of you are on a journey to get healthy. Some of you are on a journey to lose weight. Some of you are looking to increase your chances of getting that new job or becoming a more sought after professional. Wherever you are in your journey, guys, I'm here to tell you that it's going to require a sacrifice, giving up something. And just to think about it for a moment, sacrifice comes before the success. You can't expect to have something without giving up something. And I think what I've found over the years is that the most important decision about my goal is not what I'm willing to do for it, but instead, what am I willing to give up so that I can actually achieve that goal? I only have 24 hours, you only have 24 hours, and everyone else in the world. And so as a result, we have to really think about what can I give up? What is reasonable and what's within terms? For those of you that are looking to change your lifestyle when it comes to maybe losing weight, guess what? Maybe it's the potato chips. Maybe it's the French fries. Now, I am day 3 into a 6-week jump start. I call it Lean Into Spring. I rolled out this program just at the beginning of the week, and I have several people on the journey with me. And as a result of getting started and jump starting their metabolism and jump starting their life, there are some things they have to give up. And unfortunately, it's hard, but it's so worth it because in the end, the success is going to come. As I mentioned, success comes after the sacrifice. So you have to ask yourself, what am I willing to give up? And if you don't sacrifice for what you want, you got to believe that the success is not coming. You're not going to see it. And that's with every station, everything that's going on in our life, it requires us to give up. Yesterday, we talked about the discipline that it takes to succeed. But the discipline without the commitment, without the visualization, without setting the goals, it doesn't happen. So you see how all these things work hand in hand. If you are on a quest to improve your income, maybe you're building your own business, maybe you're, transforming the way you live, the way you think, guys, it's going to require something. I'm in the process of going through a book with a group, and it's called The Magic of Thinking Big. And one of the things that I just recently read in the chapter is that you have to get rid of that stinking thinking. And in order to do that, it says get rid of the stinking thinking. When those negative thoughts come to your mind, you have to shut them down and start replacing them with positive thoughts. Hence, giving up something. So I want you to think about that. Wherever you are, whatever journey you're on, whatever direction you're reaching towards, remember, you've got to give up something. I know I had a season in my life when I wanted to train for an Ironman, or I wanted to train for a marathon, or I was maybe just going for martial arts or doing something. Guess what? There's some things I couldn't do because now my training required me to be on a bike for 6 hours. And if I'm on a bike for 6 hours, there's some things that I'm just not doing. There's some things that I just can't do because guess what? I can't work on my computer riding a bike down the roads in California. It's not possible. But the reality is what I wanted at the end of that rainbow was more important to me. So I was willing to make that sacrifice so that I, in fact, could receive or actually see that goal come to life. So think about whatever goal you have. What do you have to give up? And you ask yourself, what am I willing to give up? And so I want you to know that whatever it is, think about the benefit that you're going to receive on the other end of that. So we know that with this journey that we're on called life, there's some steps. It's a process. And it all doesn't begin like magic. It all doesn't happen overnight. We have to make some decisions. We have to make some commitments and then sacrifice. So guys, as you continue on your journey, I want you to just put down maybe in the comment section, tell me with your goal that you've established for yourself in terms of marching forward, what are you willing to give up? Are you really committed to making that goal happen? Have you made a solid decision? Are you disciplined? And if so, what are you giving up? Because you can't get it without sacrifice. I think about when Abraham went on top of the mountain and he had to sacrifice his son Isaac, but there was a ram in the bush. Something was sacrificed. It wasn't his son, but in the end, it was that ram in the bush. And that's just like you and I. Hi, LaShawn. Welcome, welcome. We have to give up something. And I am so thankful that I realized that years in advance to some of the goals that I've established for myself. So I want to challenge you guys, and I want to encourage you to think about that thing. Hello, Mr. Santiago. Welcome, welcome. As you continue on your journey to be the best version of yourself, as you march forward in March 2019, think about what are you willing to give up so that you can become that new version of you. All right, guys, I want to keep it short. I am so thankful that each of you came by. If you have questions, comments, tell me. Tell me what they are. I want to hear from you. I see here, Tatiana, welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining on the call. I see several of you said, I know Ralisa said she's thinking. And I'll tell you, really think about that because it's going to require you to give up something. It doesn't start with just the decision. It doesn't start with just the goal. It starts with the sacrifice. What are you laying on the table so that you can reach that? That's all I have for now. And I want you to think about that. I'll be back tomorrow to continue our journey on marching forward. So with that, it's late, so I don't want to keep you long. I want to encourage you guys, have a good night. Hopefully, you've already gotten up, got active, and get moving. If not, it's not too late. It's not even 6 o'clock here in California. I am getting ready to give up dinner right now so I can run up and down a hill to do some hill repeats. And you know why? So I can get stronger, so I can be faster, ready for that next race that's coming my way. All right, guys, remember, you were made to be fit. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow night.